Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Still kind of tired.
Still kind of tired? Me too. I still have the morning voice.
Yeah, me too.
It's just called Spaceship now? It doesn't have like a fancy name?
The ultimate spaceship of time.
Of time.
Yep. Because this area, because I thought about it, this area looks like a little spaceship.
Have you been through a lot of wars? Galactic wars now?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
This baby needs gas.
I need gas. Gotcha. It is a weekday and we have to take Isaac to school. This is literally the morning routine. Ooh, that's a little extra.
Yep.
Since Isaac goes to an after-school program, I always make Isaac basically 2 lunches so that way he can have a lunch for school during lunch and then he has another sandwich and drink. Oh, time to go. Time for school. Oh, where are you? Are you at the top?
Who goes there?
Cool. Oh, what's the password? The password is Isaac's the coolest, baddest kid in the world.
There's no password.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright. What time is it?
It is 7:40.
Oh, wow.
Alright, so it's my turn to take Isaac to school. Mommy's still sleeping. Good morning.
Good morning, baby. So warm in here. You ready for school? See you after school. Love you. Okay. Have a good day. You too. Thanks. Bye.
I will be back.
Alright. We're going to school and I need to put on my seatbelt. So we're on our way. I need to lock this just in case. I was safe. So yeah. Alright, goodbye.
Goodbye. Have fun today at school.
You too. You have a good day.
Be Albert Einstein.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Alright, so morning routine is done. I'm at the office now and time to get some writing in. Alright, so this is dope. I'm actually the first one here for the meeting and I'm usually always the last one here. I'm always late. I'm actually always kind of pushing the meetings back by like 15 to 30 minutes every single day. I'm actually early for once. But yeah, here's the 9 to 5 right here. Trying to figure out this thing. It's a puzzle piece. But we're progressing. So another writing day is done and sorry I can't show you too much of it just because it's some top secret stuff. But I can't wait to show you guys once the movie's finished, which is still a long ways away. So sorry, you're just gonna have to wait. I don't know. I think the difference between making a movie as a YouTuber, especially as a vlogger, is that you want to incorporate everything that's happening in your life in your vlogs. Thus, we announce a lot of things that are happening in real time. How that's different from like actual filmmakers that work in the industry is that they keep everything under wraps. Everything's under wraps. A movie idea could have been born 10 years prior to the movie coming out, and of course they're not going to announce it. They only announce movies being made when they're ready to shoot, usually. You know, sometimes you'll have the announcement, oh, they're going to start writing this thing, they've casted this actor, but it's usually like big moves where like that project is well underway, whereas for us, our project was never well underway when we announced it, and I think for us, we're trying really hard not to make a YouTube movie. And there's a lot of YouTubers that have made movies, and I can't say that they suck, but they're not comparable to what you would say is a real movie. There's a discrepancy in terms of the quality of work. So with that said, we're putting a lot of effort into this process right now to make sure it's not going to fall into the category of a YouTube film. Hopefully not. I mean, we say all these things, but we're you know, it might come back and bite us in the butt and our movie ends up being like crap. I think we had to keep telling ourselves that we're not making a crappy movie, we're making a good movie, and we had to aim higher than what we're probably capable of. If you aim high and you fall short, you'll still probably fail in a better place than if you weren't aiming as high. So I think that's kind of like the philosophy we're going into this. So hopefully it pays off, I don't know. Let's find out what Tiff's doing. She's preparing for Jknews. I know that much just because it's Wednesday. Thursdays are Jknews days, so she's probably busy studying news articles right now. Look who's home.
Hello. Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien. ¿Y tú?
Muy bien.
Muy bien. Can we carry this conversation in Spanish for longer? You say something because I don't know anything else.
Gato.
There we go.
Cartuce.
What is that?
Pez.
What's cartuce?
I don't know. Pez.
Isn't that 14? Or how do you say 14?
Oh, 14.
Yeah, cartuce.
Yeah, that was close.
15.
Es mi culpa porque nunca te enseño cómo hablar.
Translation.
I always try to teach you Spanish, but you never listen.
No, actually the opposite. I said, it's my fault because I never teach you Spanish anymore.
What are you doing?
I know, what are you doing?
There's a lot of fans that comment and they say, oh, it's a shame that Isaac doesn't know Spanish. What do you think about that?
I'm sorry.
That was such a genuine and honest answer. Like, I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry. No, I'm the one that gets the most blame, which I should. I deserve it. I'm the mother. He should know. I personally blame Casey.
Why? Why
Because
me?
Isaac and we used to speak Spanish every single day. About like 70% of the whole day's conversation would be in Spanish. But then since being with you, you don't understand Spanish, so we just speak English all the time. So I just stopped using my Spanish. I only use my Spanish now whenever I'm in Mexico. No, and then there's people saying, well, why don't you just teach Casey Spanish?
Like, it's so easy to pick up the language like that.
Not only that, but the reason why I refuse is because I'm like, you don't want to teach me Cantonese, so why do I have to teach you Spanish?
Because Cantonese is a dying language.
Doesn't matter. It's
The whole country of China says, we're getting rid of all the other dialects, we're not teaching it.
It doesn't matter.
And we're teaching
like,
Mandarin, which is the power language of China.
My argument is, don't you want your kids to know your native language?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Maybe I'm not as prideful. That's not true though, because I'm pretty proud of like my heritage and stuff. It's just, I don't know. I don't see
You're more of a white guy than you are a Chinese.
Perhaps I grew up pretty white. But yeah, that's kind of like the problems of being an interracial relationship, is that your original heritage gets very watered down once you get, because then now you have to kind of compromise the lifestyle a bit. You get to learn a lot about other people's, cultures, and you get to blend it, which is beautiful. But at the same time, by blending it, you end up watering it down. So it's a catch-22.
No, and then it was funny too, seeing some comments on our honeymoon video when I was talking about how I felt more connected to Spain than Mexico.
People were flipping out.
People were so angry, but it's like, I actually am genetically more connected to Spain than I am Mexico, so 23andMe. Casey and I, we both did 23andMe a while ago. It'd be cool to do one for Isaac because he's mixed like crazy. His dad is Peruvian.
Which
I'm
you say
Mexican-American.
there is a high percentage of Asian blood as well.
And his dad thinks that he has an Asian ancestor too. So I think Isaac has like part Asian genes.
Would it be cool if we were actually related somehow?
Cool. Look at this. 53.4% European. It's like 19.5% Iberian, 1.2 Italian.
Which is the area where Spain and Portugal are located.
Spain and Portugal is the Iberian, I think it's called Peninsula or something. So I am genetically more connected to Spain, guys. Don't get all flipped out on me just because I said I didn't feel that connected to Mexico.
That's me.
We gotta do one for you.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do one?
Yep.
All you have to do is spit into a... Oh my god. This sounds like a perfect opportunity to do a brand deal with them, with 23andMe, but it's not a brand deal. Definitely not a brand deal, but you
Sponsor
do it.
us, 23andMe.
Yeah, please sponsor us.
So he can do it.
Yeah, so he can do it. But yeah, all you do is spit into a tube after not have eaten food, and you can't have brushed your teeth, you can't have kissed anyone, you kissing anyone?
No.
Okay, good. Alright, I won't bother you.
I know I have so much work.
To do.
I have a lot of work.
Wednesday nights is cramming day. Cramming night.
Jknews nights are Wednesday nights.
Shout out. Bam! Alright, so homework is done, and we're gonna play a little bit in the clubhouse. Ugh.
Hello.
This entrance still gets me.
Yeah.
It's so hard to get through. It's grown-up proofed.
Yep. I take Uno very seriously sometimes.
Look who came to visit us in the clubhouse.
What's up, Duo?
He wants to play Uno too.
You wanna play Uno?
Do you? He doesn't know. He's still deciding. Wednesday nights are my least favorite nights because she's always working.
Yeah, Jknews consumes my Wednesday nights. It's cool. I get to just spend a whole day with my friends and talk about what's happening in the world. So it's pretty cool. It's just, there's a lot of prep that goes into it. Luckily I have Jess and Pat that helps me prepare. So it's not all on my shoulders, which is a good thing, but it's still a lot. It's a lot to do. Whatever they do, I have to finalize. Like, for example, the titles or the headlines or photos and video. They'll help me with some notes, and I have to go over it and figure out how I'm going to report it. Whatever studying that goes into it, you know, I have to look through a lot of different articles and a lot of different sources to get the story.
Cross-referencing.
Yeah, but that's super time consuming. So sometimes, like, you know, I'll do my best, but obviously I'm not gonna know everything about everything. And then a lot of the times, which really sucks, is when I'll report a story that just happened, and so I have very limited information, but then by the time the video comes out, the rest of the information comes out. So then it looks like I didn't do all the research I should have done, so then I get a lot of complaints from people saying like, Tiff, you need to study or check your sources or blah blah blah, and I'm like, I'm trying, guys. Like, I can only do so much, you know? Yeah, being put in this position it can get stressful, but yeah, I try to do my best. So that's why on Wednesday nights I'm like so focused, and I'm just trying to like, okay, I need to try to know as much as I can about each story. So that's why my Wednesday nights are gone for news, and then you suffer. So I have to go back in. No more talking, sorry. Bye.
Bye.
You're not doing any pull-ups anymore?
That looks so funny. Damn, that first one was fast. You're looking pretty good.
You got tired?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Whoa! Not your day today. Not your day today.